Hit start screen. Do I have to have the manager open on the laptop to actually start it, even though that would be wild though? That would be, there we go. Okay. Let's see if we can do this without opening my manager because that would just use Let's see if we can do this without opening my manager because that mute my TV. Sorry about that. I mean, we all know that's how I do my microphone test, but I tried to mute it sooner than that, but I hit the wrong button. Um, oh, back scratcher, itchy. I need to get my back waxed for a very long time, but it's just not a financial priority. All right. Let me make sure I've got everything together, and we'll get started. Obviously, I think we're still gonna start with Turbo Golf Racing, and then I don't know. I've had ideas either Halo or getting my C class license in NeoFly and Flight Sim, or maybe even my B class and using a King Air. But I really want to fly a Grand Caravan, honestly. Or I don't know, maybe Diablo. I will also be here in about 10 to 15 minutes, 47. Um, Let me pop this in chat so people can let me know what they think. What the hell was the other thing I said? Halo. Leave them together, still it's farewell. Maybe we'll come back, but who can tell? We're leaving now. Things ever be the same again. It's the final countdown. Final countdown. Slovenia. Maybe they see welcome song. Now, I don't know why it seems like every time I have this one thing working, it decides to stop working. I'm gonna probably break absolutely everything real quick, but I just want to see if I can fix it. Fix that part. I don't have sound now. That's pretty unpleasant. No, I do. I'm just not getting. Here, Discord's hearing that before, or not Discord. Oh, OBS is hearing that better than. I still might be having problems with it. That's actually a bit of a pain in the butt overall, but it's working. Maybe it'll keep working. Maybe it won't keep working. Oh, one more. Oh yeah, one more thing. Oh, I need my shoulder to pop so bad. Ooh, there it goes. Oh, ooh, so much better. Oh, that probably sounds so wrong. I'm so sorry. It's still under a lot of pressure. Alright, taking a little longer than it has been to get started. I don't stretch when my shoulders and neck are like this. I'm gonna get real bad real quick. Then we wouldn't have much of a stream to start with. All right. 47 should be back anytime now, too. Ah, there's my knee. Ah, okay. Oh, neck. Oh, shoulder was so tensed up that, like, it was keeping literally everything else from wanting to straighten up. That's how bad shit gets. It's insane. What are we doing? What am I looking for? There it is. Fuels me. Uh, button. I just accidentally threw my butane torch across the room. Like a fucking genius. So good. That was so good. Oh, that camera's not in a great spot. Is it bad enough? I can't tell on the preview on that. Okay, so I got a second monitor set up finally, but it's really old and it's LCD and it's hard to see from any angle. And I could only put it straight forward above my head because the only way I had to mount it right offhand was a bunch of Velcro. Actually, not a bunch, like almost the last of my heavy duty Velcro, though, which is rated for 10 pounds every 6 inches. This monitor weighs exactly 10 pounds, and I put about 15 inches of Velcro across the back of it overall. And so it's Velcroed up to my shelf cube. Solving. That's back behind the monitor. No, okay, good. What can I? Oh, it's one of those days. I'm just gonna fuck with everything all day long. That's not right. And we have books, guitar, not the tools. Now I'd have to move like this far over to be centered, and I'm not gonna do that. Whenever I turn on the camera effects during the game, I'll take care of that. Right now, I don't care about being off center, I guess. Okay, I fucked with things. We're done with that. Good morning. Give 47 shit. Oh, that's good shit. It is going way too fast, though. This particular brand, I feel like maybe burns too quickly. The blue arrow cartridges that I've been getting, that I'm going to get more of, last forever. Second, do I have that? Oh, okay, that's that. Yep, it's dealt with. That's right. I'm just fucking around still. I'm so not ready. Whoops, I just started texting my friend's wife. Hey, just a heads up, my opinion. The uh, Show Me cartridges at Block are a lot more liquid and they burn a lot faster and don't last nearly as long as the blue arrows, it seems like. day would I have gotten that? See if I can check my bank and find out what day I got that and see how long it's lasted. About half as long as it's gonna last. Days ago. So it might last 4 days when the blue arrows have been lasting 6 days. So if you're in a place where it's relevant, which is probably just Missouri, because Show Me as a brand, Show Me State Missouri, probably mostly in Missouri. If you have a choice between Blue Arrow and Show Me, Blue Arrow seems to be typically cheaper. And seems to last longer, but it's a little bit thicker and more prone to getting clogged. 47. Oh, you're here, 47. I was about to say 47 hadn't replied, then I looked up and I saw your chat. I'll have timestamps on that chat. That's annoying. There we go. It took a couple of minutes. I was going to say I didn't see it on the TV. Took a couple of minutes to show up on OBS. Welcome back, though, man. I know none of that advice is relevant to you, so you certainly didn't miss... That's right. I accidentally threw my torch across the room. Throwing fire hazards. By the way, obviously I hope it was clear that I was just, teasing you in the Discord because you said you were going to be 10 to 15 minutes. And you're very consistently here, which I, again, always appreciate. I feel like maybe I'm just going to have to pull up my manager, but I was trying to save the network resources to not do that. I think I'm... Alright, we're going to finish up what's on this dab tool here. I don't think I've mentioned my new thing that I got. Oh, yeah, I did. I showed this, the sugar. Slurricane sugar. Brand is... Fuck if I know, because the sticker got torn off. The flavor is pretty gassy, but it's good. My torch is almost dead. I have new fuel for it. That's why I'm using the nectar collector instead of the banger, because this low of flame doesn't really heat up the banger. But I don't want to throw this away until it's like as empty as I can get it. I went to the Dollar Tree and I got 3 things today, and I can only think of what 2 of them were. Because I got the alcohol that I was supposed to get, cleaning alcohol, and I got hair scrunchies. I fucking picked up something else. Couldn't tell you what the fuck it is. Or what the fuck I did with it. Where I put it. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why I didn't care, because I don't know. I was just thinking about them, too, before. I was thinking about something entirely related. Okay. On that embarrassment. Is it fire gun? Torch and fire gun might translate similarly, yes. I would say this one is the fire gun, though. The lowest setting. Turn it on, it goes there. The lowest setting I can get it to is about there. And it turns up very quickly. It gets really, really big, really, really quick. And when I first went to test it, I won't turn it up more than that because the other day I kept turning it up slowly. And the flame very quickly came out to here and just fucking shot. Fucking flamethrower style. I want to take it outside and just turn it on. It'll be great. You want this? I mean, I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying that my dad got it for me because he knew I had those canisters. And for heating up one of these, no, it's too much. Not practical. What do you do, though? I'm sure I'll find a fucking use for it. I'll just get a much bigger banger. No, there would be no point in that. For the most part, I should be able to just do that way now. Now... Oops. I fully transitioned to the wrong thing. Hold up a second. And also... let's try this one, shall we? Took forever to start transitioning, it seems like. Okay. Flight Simulator? Okay. I think obviously, you know, I want to do at least a little bit of this because of the tournament coming up. And then, yeah, we'll do Flight Simulator. That was probably going to be my go-to if no one said anything. That's probably what I was going to do after this. Oh, I guess I should buy some razors and start and shave my head nicer because I have an old razor that's not very good anymore. And the place that I tried it on my head has stayed shaved a lot longer overall. You know, if I don't find a match, we'll be playing Flight Simulator sooner than later. But are all of these online? Wish it would say who's online. Oh, I should put Discord over here. Oh my god, I can hardly see. I can't see that monitor well enough to fucking do stuff quite. There. Right, yeah, there's two rules about mastering any skill. There's, the typical kind of classic, after you do anything for 10,000 hours, you're a master, just period, because you've done it so much that you if you're not extremely good at it, then why'd you do it so much? And then there's exactly that. Any skill that you want to increase, the minimum practice should be 10 minutes 3 times a week. And that even goes for exercise. 10 minutes 3 times a week, bare minimum, and you will improve to some degree. It doesn't take a lot. 30 minutes a week is very little. Yeah! Ah, damn it. Just a bunch of silliness. Grab a drink after this. Oh, I see what you're saying when you say it changes your mind. Okay. The way you said that in English means technically what you mean it to mean, I guess. But typically, as in what you said is like, hey, I'm going to make you think differently about this. Which, like, I guess if I were to translate what you're saying, I would say that you're saying it changes the way that you think about it. But I think when we say change your mind in America and most English, we are saying change your opinion rather than change your viewpoint broadly, change the way you see things, more specifically your opinion on the matter. That's not meant to nitpick on you, I'm just obsessed with knowing anything, including linguistics. Like to talk about everything. Someone else came by and liked but didn't say anything. What the hell, ball? Look at this. Did I undercurve it? I did. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? noticed that intro background. Oh, the background in this. Yeah. Yeah, no, the music kind of slaps. I turned the music off in a lot of games. It became a habit when I was streaming on Twitch because of a lot of copyrighted music in game. And then, like, I started playing a lot of games while I watch YouTube or something. And so I would turn the music off in those because obviously I wanted less sound, but I might want some sound. So it just carries over into most games now. I don't often like music in games anymore. It takes me out of the game. I mean, like, ambient music, so, like, in Sid Meier's Pirates, the music is largely your crew singing sea shanties. I leave that on. Because that is in-universe. Dean! Buddy! I haven't actually seen you in a stream for a minute. Mr. Island Stoneface, okay. Is the stone face because my face is stoned? So I'll tell you, my face is stoned. Got some good stuff that's been working real well. Have you been doing good though, buddy? Doing well, I guess I should say. I'm talking about proper English. Also, as far as that goes, 47, yeah, I kind of thought, I feel like getting to know you, that you appreciate kind of, knowing when you've, I don't want to say messed up, because like I said, technically what you said is translated extremely accurately. And it would be difficult to translate it accurately without being like, yes, what you said is what you mean. But, so it's nitpicky, but I know that you seem to appreciate knowing about those nitpicks. I look like midlife man! Okay, hold on, let me do the math. Dude, that gives me 68 years of life. Midlife crisis. Fuck you, I'm going to a rock concert in 2 weeks, and it's gonna be full of people your age. And I'm gonna hang out and have a good time, and I'm gonna seem like a cool-ass motherfucker, because I still know how to have a good fucking time. You're young. I think you can see very specifically that, yes, I intentionally try to keep up with the times and the youth and try to stay relevant and cool. But, like, also in a very positive and a meaningful way, because I think it's important to actually stay fucking relevant to society so that we can communicate and try to, share an experience in this fucking planet. So I very intentionally hope that I'm capable of going to that concert with people that are probably largely between 16 and 24 and fitting in really well. I think you said it once, but I believe that you're under 18. So I don't want to be more specific than that. Man, I logged into this account the other day, and this new subscriber that literally said they were very obsessed with me very quickly. and very openly acted like it. And haven't been back since. But YouTube popped them up on my homepage. And I was like, what's this video? Dude, I'm playing against top 50 and I got 3rd. What do you mean womp fucking womp? 47 I thought you were quite a bit older than that. Actually, 47. I'm sorry. You're 16. That's exactly what I thought. Anyway, obviously, for obvious reasons, this is, I can't really easily restrict to 18 plus, and YouTube as a whole should be 13 plus. But, like, this is very much at best a PG-13 stream, right? So this person, who I'm like, you seem young, you kind of seem like a 15-year-old boy, and they're like, nope, you're wrong. I'm like, oh, you're obviously an 80-year-old woman. And they were just being very coy, so their video comes across my feed, and I'm like, oh no, is this like an 8-year-old girl? Because that's who's in the video, and I'm like, oh shit, I can't have them on my on my chat. That's not okay. Which I felt bad about, and then I realized, then I saw, oh, this video's from like 6 years ago. Okay, that means if that is the person, they're at least 13. But yeah, I felt bad because they had literally got me like several likes. They went to their family, I guess, and was like, hey, come like this guy's stream. He's kind of cool or whatever. Haven't seen him since. 8 years is too old? Wait, Dean, hold on. Okay. So I believe what you meant to say is 8 years is definitely too young to be hanging out on this channel. Yeah. Which I felt bad because the person had, like, definitely gone out of their way to get people to check out my channel, and I was like, I'm gonna feel so bad. I mean, I was gonna extend, like, hey, if you have a parent reach out to me that I can confirm they're an authority that can say you can hang out here, then that's fine. But really, someone... I don't think someone under 13 is supposed to... No, I guess they can have a YouTube account, but they really shouldn't be able to find my channel to begin with if they're under 13. But yeah, it was an old video, so I was like, oh good. I don't have to be an asshole. You might have to try to translate that a little better, 47. Too much juice. Wait a moment. Now I see what you're saying. I was pretty sure that one word would clear. You know, sometimes autocorrect and Freudian slips are extremely similar. You're not wrong. We might be switching to Flight Sim sooner than later. Dean, how do you feel about that? I'm not feeling like I'm doing very well. It's not about losing, it's about not really playing in a way that I'm enjoying. My mind's not being into it. 47 said out of the 3 I mentioned, he preferred Flight Sim. Yeah, no, I think I said something about it too. Haven't it been a couple of streams that you missed? I've been like, man, I hope you're alright. Oh yeah, you got that new relationship going on. Did you come back and listen to your whole tarot? I do, it's useful for me to kind of know how you feel about how that comes out, even if it turns out to be like, so Kage, you're a fucking asshole. Tarot is fucking awful, and what you told me led me to do stupid shit. You know, that's also important for me to know. You couldn't leave me behind, Nani? I feel like you can definitely leave me behind for your girlfriend. It's alright. You're under... You raise cars, so you're a racist. I was gonna say, you're under the age of consent and majority, so you can absolutely but leave me behind when you go on your dates. I'm not offended. That's an overall PG-13 statement, right? I don't need to ask that, I know the answer. Fucking teenagers are gross. I wasn't gross as a teenager. I realized looking back how fucking disgusting teenagers were. And by disgusting, I mean disgusting. You know what I mean. You're a fucking teenager. I never thought sex was an appropriate topic as a teenager. And now, because of my life situation, I still don't think sex is an appropriate topic for teenagers. But teenagers are goddamn disgusting. And that's just one part of my whole thing with fucking teenagers, even looking back at my own. I was just a generally pretty good kid. I smoked weed and I listened to rock and roll. And until I was 17, that's all I did. And I feel like 17's a pretty alright age to do more than smoke weed and listen to rock and roll. Oh, I mean, I guess I shoplift a little bit before that. You know, again, though, I think compared to a whole lot of the average high schoolers in America, as I broaden my understanding of how people really are, that is all pretty damn decent. Yeah, and I don't know about where you live, man, but here's the thing about that. In Missouri, where I'm at, if two 13-year-olds, I'm sure you've heard me say this, tell me how you feel about this. If two 13-year-olds in Missouri have sex, they are both committing sexual assault. And there have been kids put on the registry for life for stuff like that. Now, that's anyone under 14 that can happen with, and it has happened. There are registered sex offenders in Missouri for that. So should we be teaching any kind of sexual education before the age of 14? If two people under the age of 14 can have sex with each other, both under the age of 14, should we teach them, especially in a public school, anything about sexual education when they have zero business or legal ability and right to do anything sexual? I think, the law says once they're 14, they can do, there's a 7-year leeway, so 14 and 21, 15, 22. Once they're 14, I feel like sexual education is fine because they can actually even choose to have sexual relationships with people that are adults. They are considered old enough to make decisions with some adults to some degree. Okay, fine. Let's have that conversation and that education at that point. But if our laws don't allow them to use that education, we don't need to give them those ideas so that they can go getting themselves or other people in trouble. It's just not logical to me. There's nothing wrong with that. In most states, you turn 18 or 17 or whatever. Like I said, in Missouri, our age of consent for any given age, for like, hey, you can do whatever, you're your own person now, became 18 this year or last year. Either beginning of last year or just the beginning of this year, one of the two. It was 17 before that. But it changed in 2017 to something a bit more rational. There's still the thing with anyone under 14, which is the whole reason I'm on that fucking list. Give me a minute, I'll get back to that. But there's a 7-year Romeo and Juliet clause now, basically, is what it would be called. So if it used to be just a cutoff of 14, anyone under 17 couldn't have that kind of stuff with anyone over 21, and so if you were, how did that work out? If you were 14, you could have a 21-year-old partner, but the moment they turn 22, you better turn from 14 to 17 if you want to stay together and have that kind of relationship. That's now been changed so that when they turn 22, well, you're 15. You're within that range. So I think that's okay. Because something that got said that got me on that rant as usual. Anyway, back to you asked about my favorite kind of dogs. I don't know, man. There's not a whole lot of types of dogs I don't fucking just love. I might just have to say pit bulls, as cliche as that is. Pit bulls are fucking amazing. They're some of the best dogs in the world. I'm pretty fond of boxers. Retrievers are great. Any kind of shepherds are generally really good. My friend has a puppy that is very largely Australian Shepherd, and she's such a bitch though, but she's so great. She's just a real bitch. But that's in her breeding. They're easy to train once you figure out what they want. But their thing is, they'll do what you want them to do so that you will do what they want you to do. That's the only way to train them. That's their behavior. And they'll try to express dominance over you. You have to actually dominate Australian Shepherds. You have to make them understand, hey, no, I'm the boss. But they're all really good. God damn it! No, fuck you with your missile. Not doing it today, okay? Piss off. You go in the damn hole. Average pitbull named Cupcake. Average pitbull named Destroyer. Right? Yeah. If you meet a pitbull and homie's like, yo, this is Cupcake, you're like, that dog's gonna tear my throat out. Meet a pit bull, homie's like, hey man, this destroyer. You're like, that dog's gonna lick me to death. Okay, you know what? We did one important thing. Okay? Wait, Dean, you bastard. Or not Dean, sorry, Dean. Evan, you bastard. Different four-letter name. He said he wasn't gonna play more for the season. I think he saw that I was about to get more wins than him, and he played more. Bastard. Oh no! 47. That is the right question. Oh! Oh man. Things we have to wonder. Oh yeah, my mind's not in this right now though. So we're gonna go ahead and launch up Flight Sim. We're gonna try to get my Class C license. That's really where my head is. I really want to get that, and I can talk more. I don't necessarily mean to like bother or trigger people when I get on those rants. It's just like it is genuinely what consumes my life. So when something makes me talk about it a little bit, it's very hard not to just talk about it because it's the thing I need to fix more than anything else. It's the biggest problem in the world that I see that affects me. I mean, there's much bigger problems in the world, but you know, I can't focus on everything at once. If I want to focus on anything else, I have to get out of my own damn fucking problem first. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab a soda, and I guess I should go ahead and launch Flight Sim because it takes a while. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Maybe less than that. Just be clear. So the goal, dope, 69 subs. I forgot to grab my soda. I just went potty and forgot soda. Hold on a second. Did I say soda? I really meant big old bottle of kiwi strawberry Snapple. What's ruined? Wow, where are these subs coming from? What's up? You new subs gonna like say hello? Thank you though, amazing. Feel all tingly inside. Oh, well, a little tiny bit less tingly, but that's still really cool and I really appreciate it. Yeah, 47. Correct. Okay, so instead of being complicated and switching shit back and forth on OBS, I'm just gonna drag Neofly over here. And here's the problem is I want this qualification. Want to do it in one of those, that plane or that plane. None of these airports have landing systems, and they all have really short runways. What's this runway? 4757, but in a 930. I mean, the other option is this one, which is where? Oh, it's where I'm at for reasons and stuff. About the same, and the Grand Caravan is slower and easier to land. So, and you'll see why the runway's such a pain in the ass once we get loaded in. But that's what we're trying to do today. I need to turn. Oh, I put that up there backwards. Okay. I need to turn the lights off for just a little bit to save my ears. I know it's not going to be very good on camera. Sorry. I'm sure you guys watch this to see my pretty face. "47, I am absolutely positive that you're not Dean." Just deep in my soul, I know for a fact you're not Dean. God, these guys are making me bank. What are you up to? You've got cargo space, you've got fuel. Let's put some more shit on your plane, huh? Yeah, why don't you get me 800,000 in one job? I like that idea. Good going. By the time I have 3 pilots in Douglas DC-3s, I feel like I've won the game. Because every time they land, I get millions. Millions at this point. After I bought the third one, I had 200,000 money left, I think, tops. Money, dollars. It's definitively dollars. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First off, options, controls. Dean taken off. Alright, buddy, I appreciate the subs. That's really cool. That helps a lot. And 47, I'm also certain that Dean is not your secondary or tertiary account. Just cause yeah, I just no. Certainly not. Do I have Yes, I do. 5-3 and 6-3. So did it No, it's that. Okay. So, because I have to start the mission with my engine stopped. Show you when we get on the runway. Anyway, have a wonderful night, 47. Just in case I didn't say so, I'm pretty sure I did. Thanks for all the subs. Oh no.
9er-420 head, taking off runway 32 straight out departure.
So, if I go into here, it's got to be parked with the engine off. So I should be able to go...
First step, start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
All my lights that I need on are on.
Now that the engine is running, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing. Align with the runway and take off.
The main reason I wanted to start like that is to just make this easier. The parking brake. Now, mind you, this plane is already on autopilot before it's leaving the runway.
We are now in the air. Remember that here
That's
at
how I
Fly,
roll.
we have to take care of our cargo and passengers. Don't bank or pitch too much for the entire flight. Now, climb to 1,000 feet AGL.
There's 300 AGL, raise the flaps. Okay, and remember 317. Hey, 47. If you can, help me remember 317.
Request flight following.
Now do a U-turn. Remember to watch your bank angle.
Squawk 3117 THC 69er-420 heavy.
I need to remember that number for when I come in to do my landing.
Roger, THC.
Because what I'm doing right now is basically a test flight to see if I can be allowed to fly this type of plane commercially on business. And so, because I'm really bad at actually flying by hand, I use autopilot to do things, all sorts of fun. And what I can do is, it's 317.
Now climb to 3,000 feet AGL. Maintain
Oh,
the
here.
same heading.
There we go. That's what I thought I did. So what that will do is I can set my autopilot to have my runway as my destination. In fact,
Potomac approach THC 69er-420 heavy. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
and what I'll do is ultimately set an OBS course for 317, which I may be able to just go ahead and set up. And that should take me in directly at the runway whenever I go to land. And then I can use my autopilot to land at the speed that I want to land at, because you have to land below below 500 feet per minute maximum. And I've been practicing doing that shit with autopilot because it's even stricter when you're running nuclear goods.
Now,
which
fly
I've
a
been doing,
complete
or
circle and
hazardous
maintain
materials.
the exact same altitude.
Okay, run all the way back to around to 138. Okay, there we go. And run that all. Nope, hold on. I want you going left, plane. Now, run that all the way back around to 138. What? No, this is just flying. Just airplanes. They do have military planes. I don't know what Flight Sim itself includes that you can do in it, but the NeoFly add-on that gives it missions and stuff, this thing does have military-based missions that you have to do intercepts and stuff. I don't know what that looks like. I am not interested. This is this game. This is what you get. Hate to disappoint you. It's just relaxing. Or not relaxing, if depending on what you're flying. When I'm flying hazardous material and I have to fly a certain way, less relaxing. If I wanted to go with the TBM 930 instead of the Grand Caravan for my next plane, less relaxing overall, actually. That plane is kind of just wild. It's a great passenger plane.
Now go back to the departure airport. Align with the runway and do a touch and go.
So,
A landing vertical speed of more than minus 400 feet per minute will not allow you to pass the qualification.
okay, so you heard all that. So what I'm going to do is I am currently 4.2 miles away from the runway. And I should have this lined up with that OBS activation. Forget what that stands for. Yeah, that's almost directly over the runway. I should do it right there. So see that line goes straight across the runway. So I can run my plane right down this line with autopilot and I'll be straight with the runway. So I'm going to come out about 7 knots. And then I'm also going to go ahead and drop down to about 500 above ground level, which is about 1,000.
4.7 THC 69 or minus 420 heavy. Potomac approach THC 69 or minus 420 heavy 3,500 feet.
69 or minus 420 heavy. Potomac approach altimeter 29.9 radar contact.
Apparently the ATC isn't coming through OBS right now. Sorry about that. See if I can fix that. So that's set to icy. There, that should come through now. Okay, so we're gonna hit nav, that'll cue that up. And we're gonna run in about 90 degrees to the nav line. And then once we approach that line, not 90, then this plane won't turn in fast enough. We're gonna go about there on it, then the plane should turn on to the navigation line. And we should hit it at about 1,000 feet per minute, or about at 1,000 feet per minute. Probably that too. At about 1,000 feet. And we'll slowly drop down to the runway.
THC 69er, minus 420 heavy, you're leaving my airspace. Resume own navigation. Contact Potomac approach on 126.75. Good day.
126.75 THC 69er minus 420 heavy. Goodbye. Potomac approach THC 69er minus 420 heavy 1,000 feet.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy, Potomac approach altimeter 29er.9.
Looks pretty straight with the runway here. Should be able. 500. Vertical speed 100. What exactly is Allah Akbar?
500.
I'm sure knowing that will make the joke a lot funnier. The answer is going to be something very controversial, isn't it? About 2 minutes out with about 200 feet to go. This feels good. May not quite stay above the tree line long enough. I may need to speed up, lower my descent rate for just a little bit. This is the trick to doing this, is like... there's usually trees. Trees looking. Try again. This runway is so goddamn short. That's kind of what I thought it was. Okay. That's actually kind of fun. I'm gonna fly this really dumb just to grease the fucking landing and pass this in a spectacular way. I don't like that this plane's GPS doesn't have the interception line and stuff. The thing that shows you're heading over here with the line. This one's so much different than the plane I've been flying. It's just mostly a copy of the other. Equipment line, I mean. Don't like it as much as the DA-62. I don't remember what the TBM 930 has in it. The Grand Caravan, I think, has a 3-screen version of this. Or not Grand Caravan, but King Air. A few days ago, after... Okay, in the... Wow. Oops, I totally forgot to do the thing. Okay, so I was supposed to turn on navigation mode so that I would catch the navigation line. Actually, you know what? Let's just, this is fine. This is fine, I'll make it fine. Altitude select 700. Flight level change. Gonna be skimming the trees though, isn't it? Select 500. Speed 0 for now. Clearly. Speed 100 per minute. Clear. Flaps up. Down, rather. 200. Get down.
Well done. You can now fly a traffic pattern and do your final landing.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
We're gonna fly a real long pattern now and do our final landing. Like she said. Really long pattern. Okay, what was our score though on touchdown? 2 stars. I didn't quite get under 150. I'll take 2 stars though. Without having ILS and a better runway. Three stars might only be under 52. Yeah, I've tried them a few times. I'm terrible at them. I'm not good enough to enjoy them, even. Actually, you know what I'm really gonna do? I think in this plane I can fly well enough to just take it in for a landing. For a full landing where this isn't gonna affect my score on stars, you know? I think I'm good. I don't know if Sekiro is still called the most difficult, but that's great. I could never. I feel lucky that I beat the fucking first boss. That fucking that you know, the tutorial boss in the first game. I don't think I flew far enough out to land from here. I'm well close to. Oh, maybe. I mean, no.
500.
No, I truly didn't. But if I do that. Do this just right, I can touch. Not hard.
Well done. Now taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
Well, you gotta admit, that was good.
Congratulations. You passed your qualification.
It
Have a
really
nice day.
wasn't a super good landing. But hey, I passed my qualification. Two stars even. Looky there. And I think... Oh yeah, I can just own a 208. Means also whatever livery I want. Probably this one. Because it's just cool. Yeah, that one. Okay, so we're gonna buy that. We're gonna bring that to where I'm at. I'm gonna be the pilot. We're gonna repaint it. There's so many great liveries that I don't have that I need to see if I can find, but I think cost money, maybe? That's kind of a cool one. I thought I had it, but I guess not. But, I mean, this is probably still the coolest. Nice and fixed up. Make it nice and insured. And its total range is 964. I'm not gonna fly that far, even at 195 knots. So we'll see what Habitank gives us. ILS with the tower. You know what? I don't care about ATC service. ILS. Distance max. Let's, yeah, 457. Why God, I'm not getting any better rewards for this than I was. Okay, well, but here's some general cargo with higher rewards for general cargo, at least. Fucking A. Let's go. Can I fit another one? I mean, yes, but gross. Oh, yeah, it updates this for how much you can carry. I'll top off just to make sure. We're going to KAUG from KGAI. You know what? There we go. Oh yeah, it is later in the day over there.
Welcome back, Captain. It looks like the weather is perfect for flying.
Forgot to check my weight. 2282.
Transporter from dispatch. It's a cargo mission today. When you check the payload in the flight plan, please release the parking brake to start.
I don't know how this plane is organized though, so I need to all cargo, so let's put 2282. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cargo pods are pretty much in line. 2282. So let's take this 400 and 42. 400 2282 on centered. I need to practice starting this plane up, so we're just
Hello,
gonna.
Captain. Nice to see you again. Good morning, pilot. Ready for your cargo mission?
Message retracted. What'd you say that you took out?
Transporter
Oh, you
from
took
dispatch.
away your message
Loading
about
cargo.
beating
Please stand
the
by.
Dark Souls, the Souls gaming bosses? Why'd you do that? That was fine.
Okay, pilot, that's the last of the crates secured and the cargo door is closed and latched. You are cleared to taxi.
Oh, this is 3-screen. Third screen is same as first, though. What is it that I'm missing when I do this?
Fuel selector.
Oh!
Both on.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Let's see my engine actually rev up. Yes, there we go. Now we can turn the starter off. We'll switch normal, starter off. Now I want to set up flight plan, origin, KGAI. Do not know your phone is lagging. I see. Yeah, lag adds up a lot between iLag, YouTube lags, you lag, you being any given viewer, not even specifically you. Where did I say we're going? We are heading towards Taug.
Kilo Golf Alpha India traffic THC 69er minus 420 heavy is taxiing to runway 14.
It sounds like Spooky Noki. Alright, man, have a good night. I will be live again on Tuesday. So I'll probably see you Tuesday, most likely. Plane is far from agile on the ground. Where is my cabin lighting controls? There we go. That's fine. Cabin, I think, is those. Okay.
Kilo Golf Alpha India traffic THC 69er minus 420 heavy taking off runway 14 straight out departure.
Transporter, good flight.
Alright, fully airborne. Mostly safely airborne. Not wonderful weather. I don't know what's holding back my plane's performance. It's really unusual. There we go.
Potomac approach THC 69er minus 420 heavy is type Cessna
Now
Caravan
we're
4
safely
miles
airborne.
southeast of Kilo Golf Alpha India 1000 feet.
Approach at
Request
30
flight following.
degrees.
THC 69
Nav
minus
mode.
420 heavy Potomac approach. Squawk 4307.
Squawk 4307 THC 69er minus 420 heavy.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy.
Felt myself right there.
Southeast of Kilo Golf Alpha
No way the
India,
camera will see it.
1,400 feet.
But it's getting itchy scabs and I hate it.
Roger THC 69er minus 420 heavy.
Oh, I don't think the flight's gonna take us 3 hours. I just think we're climbing. Now. looking at my actual tracking with the wind. What is the wind? 25 knots. I don't think I might have been allowed to take off.
Potomac approach THC 69er minus 420 heavy. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy Potomac approach.
Not this
Cleared
size.
through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace THC 69er minus 420 heavy.
Man, I really didn't realize I was over on the eastern coast area. Whoa.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy contact Potomac approach on 125.52. Good day.
125.52 THC 69er minus 420 heavy. Goodbye. Potomac approach THC 69er minus 420 heavy 4,200 feet.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy Potomac approach altimeter 29.79er radar contact. Continue.
Thought I had hit that already. Either way. Turning in on GPS. Let's request IFR
Potomac
clearance.
approach THC 69er minus 420 heavy 2 miles north of Mike Delta for 6 request IFR to Kilo Alpha Uniform Golf ready to copy.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy is cleared to Kilo Alpha Uniform Golf Airport as filed. Squawk 4307.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy cleared to Kilo Alpha Uniform Golf Airport as filed. Squawk 4307.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy read back correct.
16K.
Radar contact 4,800 feet. Altimeter 29er.79er, turn right heading 065, proceed on course climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
Turn right heading 065, proceed on course climb and maintain 16,000 feet. THC 69er minus 420 heavy.
I'm not quite on the heading they want, but they should be fine
minus
with it.
420 heavy contact Potomac departure on 128.7. Good day.
Going to 128.7 THC 69er minus 420 heavy. Potomac departure THC 69er minus 420 heavy is at 5,100 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy Potomac departure altimeter 29er.80 radar contact. Continue. Afri Company 410 contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
The thing about the TBM would be that it climbs so much faster.
Goodbye.
This thing, you would think, once you slow it down for a climb, it would stay at a higher vertical speed. But it doesn't. Not really. I can get it up to kind of 1K per minute, but may as well be at 130 at that point. Actually, what I may as well do is come up to 145. have anything sensitive. Let's give you a fucking. Now let's go vertical speed 900. We hold 900 at a decent speed.
420 heavy contact New York Center on 132.2. Good day.
Feels like probably not.
132.2 THC 69 or minus 420 heavy. Goodbye.
That's the one thing
New
about
York
this
Center
plane is
THC
like
69 or minus
you just gotta take
420
your time
heavy
on
is passing
flying.
6,600 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy New York Center altimeter 29.79er radar contact. Continue.
May as well be running hazardous material because it can't climb any faster than that anyway. It's still fucking slowing down. Oh my god. Stay there. No, you're still gonna slow down to climb. Yeah, and see if I do a flight level change, it just slows the fuck down on the climb. So yeah, we're just gonna hit it 125 and it's gonna climb however fast the fuck it's gonna climb. Whatever. As long as it's above 500 feet per minute. Really. It's just such a slow climb.
New York Center, Critter Tree 59er flight level 180. Critter Tree 59er, New York Center radar contact. Continue to LIRCH. Critter Tree 59er, contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day.
Oh, you know what this doesn't tell me? It's how
135.45,
the lights
Critter
up.
Tree
That's where
59er.
OBS is missing.
Goodbye.
It's the only piece of information it's missing. I feel like the answer is probably... Ooh, with what Dean did,
New
he
York
probably
Center,
hit like
Critter Tree
on those two.
59er flight
It's
level 180.
7.
Critter Tree 59er, New York Center altimeter 29.78 radar contact. Continue to LIRCH.
Flying through some of these things, like these clouds, sometimes if it weren't for the instruments changing and seeing those going, and seeing the propeller, I'd be like, man, this seems frozen. It seems messed up.
On 132.5. Good day. 1 tree 2.5, critter tree 59er. Goodbye.
Not my air conditioner and my
New York
heater were
Center,
fighting each
Lufthansa
other.
419er Heavy
My
is
heater
at
should be on.
14,200 feet, climbing flight level
It's
210.
really just this new monitor.
Lufthansa 419er Heavy, New York Center,
The monitor, well, not new, but
29.78
old
radar
shit
contact.
monitor.
Continue to
Uses
IMCOM.
less than my new one.
New York Center, Africa Company 142 is at 15,200 feet, climbing flight level 190. Generic 6 Papa Zulu climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Africa Company 142 New York Center altimeter 29.78 radar contact. Continue. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, generic 6 Papa Zulu.
Grab the little table and set the controls off to the side here.
Generic 6 Papa Zulu, contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day.
Well enough
Africa
airborne
Company
that if
142
anything goes
climb
wrong,
and
I can
maintain flight level
catch the
250.
controls and try to fix it.
Lufthansa 419er Heavy climb and maintain flight level 330.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go.
Climb
Say the
and
plane didn't
maintain
wiggle,
flight
hold on.
level 250, Africa
I want to
Company
make sure I didn't
142.
accidentally unplug them. It would probably
Climb and
help.
maintain flight level 330,
ba,
Lufthansa
ba.
419er Heavy.
This is why.
Lufthansa 419er Heavy, contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day. 135.45 generic 6 Papa Zulu. Goodbye. New York Center, Delta 12 Tree, flight level 340. Delta 12 Tree, New York Center, radar contact. Continue to Lima Foxtrot Kilo. 135.45 Lufthansa 419er Heavy. Goodbye. New York Center, Critter Tree 59er is passing flight level 185, descending flight level 180. Critter Tree 59er, New York Center, radar contact. Continue to LIRCH. THC 69er, minus 420 heavy, contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day.
135.45 THC 69er minus 420 heavy. Goodbye. New York Center THC 69er minus 420 heavy is passing 11,600 feet, climbing 16,000 feet.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy, New York Center altimeter 29.79er radar contact. Continue.
Keep clean my tool a little bit here. New
York Center, Delta Tree 85 flight level 320. Delta Tree 85, New York Center radar contact. Continue to Flask. New York Center, generic November 79er 5 Golf Alpha is passing 7,400 feet, climbing 10,000 feet. Generic November 79er 5 Golf Alpha, New York Center altimeter 29er decimal 79er radar contact. Continue to Trish. Generic 11 tree descend and maintain flight level tree 60. Descend and maintain flight level tree 60, generic 11 tree. Generic 5 Golf Alpha descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, generic 5 Golf Alpha.
Yo. And some feet. Hello, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, how are you doing? I can words. I'm not too stoned to use words. That would be
Delta
insane.
tree descend and maintain flight level tree 00.
I'm doing okay. I feel like I might make it through the next few weeks, which is not usually how I feel.
Shamrock 119er descend and maintain flight level tree 10.
I'm definitely overcoming obstacles that doctors and therapists all say, like, therapy's not the tool for me, but I've talked to therapists about everything going
Shamrock
on.
119er descend and maintain flight level tree
And
00.
within that, there are things that are
Delta
like,
tree descend and maintain flight level tree
people
00.
don't really have experience in overcoming usually.
Descend and maintain
There's not like
flight
advice
level
for
tree
it. There's not a lot of
00,
expectation to
Shamrock
overcome a
119er.
lot of it. And
Climb and maintain
I'm
flight
fucking
level tree
managing
00,
too,
Delta
so
tree.
a whole lot fucking better than I could be doing, you know?
9,200 feet.
When you're managing to overcome what people consider objectively insurmountable odds,
Good day.
I think you have to say you're having a good day.
New York
Very
Center,
subjectively good day.
One flight level 200.
Anyway, nice to see you here. Fairly certain I haven't seen you
1 tree,
before.
2.5, generic 11.
More certain than usual.
Goodbye.
God damn it, I can't really see if my microphone's going through there. Yeah, it looks like it is. I know it is because you responded to me,
Goodbye.
but I hate the decisions I have to make on OBS between this or that or that or this. And how I want to do things. But, whatever, limited real estate on screen. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It's absolutely mad here. I'm far from sane. I rant, I ramble. I try to encourage people to talk a lot. And then I do boring things like take a 2 to 3 hour flight on a plane. And that's what this is gonna be right now. It's a 2 or 3 hour flight. We're gonna And this is all live players too.
Climb and maintain flight level 240 Brickyard 4278.
That's our route. From here to here. It's gonna be fun. Just a thrill a minute, super exciting. And yeah, see, this plane can go above. I think this plane can go up to 25,000 feet. But above 10K, it can't climb any faster than this, really, anymore. And I'm surprised ATC hasn't bitched at me about it.
Shamrock 119er descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
And I think I can knock off
16,000 feet, Shamrock 119er.
down to 120 knots, but not any more than that. Top of that cloud layer though, that is so fucking pretty. And see, even that, it didn't keep me climbing any faster. What's my ground speed? Yeah,
Shamrock
ground
119er,
speed's way
contact
faster
New
than
York
my air
Center
speed.
on 1 tree
Also not
2.5.
the air speed is.
Good day.
No, ground speed's quite a bit faster than, well, 8 knots over my, yeah, 8 knots over my true air speed. That's still pretty quick. So, once
Going to
I'm
1 tree
at
2.5,
height and
Shamrock
accelerated,
119er.
we might be down to about an hour and a half. We might cut off a full 30 to 45 minutes of flight time once I'm able to accelerate. Or more. We'll see. $1,200 feet till I find out. I swear if they put me above 16,000 feet, I'm gonna be so fucking unhappy.
Brickyard 4278 traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 210 generic. Report them in sight. Saudia Tree 8 traffic is 1 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level 195 generic. Report them in sight.
Yeah, I don't know if there's enough torch left to hate up the banger.
Brickyard 4278 have the generic in sight.
Still gonna run it out trying, because I may as well run out the fucking fluid. Well, it might,
Saudia Tree 8 have the generic in sight.
I don't know if it'll do it again after this. Maybe if I take another hit right away. Let's see.
New York Center, WestJet 251 flight level tree 60. Blue Streak 546 tree climb and maintain 16,000 feet. WestJet 251 New York Center, radar contact, continue to Oxman. Brickyard 4278 climb and maintain flight level tree 00. WestJet 251 traffic is 6 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 400 generic. Report them in sight. Delta Tree, contact New York Center on 1 tree 2.2. Good day.
I'll eat my face.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet, Blue Streak 546 tree. Blue Streak 546 tree. Contact New York Center on 1 tree 2.5. Good day. One tree 2.5 Blue Streak 546 tree. Goodbye. Brickyard 4278, contact New York Center on 1 tree 2.2. Good day. Going to 1 tree 2.2 Brickyard 4278.
Almost there. Ground speed is already way higher. Those be angry clouds now. Tell you what. Now, I don't know how much I'll accelerate at this thing. Maybe not a whole lot. But my ground speed is... pretty sufficient. Probably that 10 knot acceleration is going to be what it is. 2 hours in the flight. Well, we'll see what happens once they give the descent order.
WestJet 251 tree, contact New York Center on 1 tree 2.5. Good day. Endeavor 5246 climb and maintain flight level 180. Generic 6 Papa Zulu, contact New York Center on 124.625.
522 pounds.
Air Canada Niner 67, contact New York Center on 1 tree 2.5. Good day. Going to 1 tree 2.5, WestJet 251 tree.
Fuel conditions.
Going to 1
just,
tree 2.5 Air Canada Niner 67.
Yeah. So, full.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, Endeavor 5246. New York Center, Blue Streak 5052 is passing 10,700 feet, climbing 16,000 feet. Blue Streak 505.
I might end up pretty low on fuel by the time I land.
Radar contact. Continue to COUPN.
I'm comfortable.
Blue Streak 5052 traffic is 5 o'clock, 2 miles at 15,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. New York Center, KLM 621 flight level tree 60. KLM KLM 621 New York Center, radar contact. Continue to flash.
Really gonna have to use a ton less fuel.
124
on descent, almost literally.
6 Papa Zulu. Goodbye. Saudia Tree 8 contact New York Center on 124.625. Good day. Blue Streak 5052 have the generic in sight. Going to 124.625 Saudia Tree 8.
You know, sunrises and sunsets are one thing, but at these altitudes where you can see the night rise, that's beautiful.
Blue Streak 5052 climb and maintain flight level 280. Endeavour 5246 climb and maintain flight level 260. Climb and maintain flight level 280 Blue Streak 5052. Climb and maintain flight level 260 Endeavour 5246. Endeavour 5246 contact New York Center on 132.5. Good day. One tree, 2.5, Endeavour 5246. Goodbye.
Camera's making me look bald right now. I don't like it.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy contact New York Center on 124.625. Good day.
Going to 124.625 THC 69er minus 420 heavy. New York Center THC 69er minus 420 heavy 16,000 feet.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy New York Center altimeter 29.81 radar contact. Continue. New York Center KLM 652 flight level 370. KLM 652 New York Center radar contact. Continue to Redfoot.
With my energy levels, this is going to turn into a nap stream.
Generic 6 Papa Zulu traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 15,700 feet, Cessna Caravan. Report them in sight. THC 69er minus 420 heavy traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 15,500 feet generic. Report them in sight.
THC 69er minus 420 heavy have the traffic.
Generic 6 Papa Zulu traffic in sight. Delta 707 climb and maintain flight level 340. Air Canada 1208 contact New York Center on 132.5. Good day. Delta 4906 climb and maintain flight level 320. Climb and maintain flight level 340 Delta 707. JetBlue 416, climb and maintain flight level 320 Delta 4906. Generic 6 Papa Zulu, contact New York Center on 135.455. Good day. United Niner 25, contact New York Center on 135.455. Good day. Going to 135.45 generic 6 Papa Zulu. Speedbird 29er tree, contact New York Center on 135.45. Good day. Going to 135.45 United Niner 25. Going to 135.45 Speedbird 29er tree. 132.5 Air Canada 1208. Goodbye. Southwest 369er descend and maintain flight level 320. Descend and maintain flight level 250 JetBlue 416. New York Center, United Niner 18 flight level 270. United Niner 18 New York Center, radar contact, continue to up. Climb and maintain flight level 320 Southwest 369er. Saudia Tree 8, contact New York Center on 133.155. Good day. JetBlue 416 descend and maintain flight level 220. Delta 49er 6, contact New York Center on 135.455. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 220 JetBlue 416. Brickyard 4467 descend and maintain flight level 270. 133.15 Saudia Tree 8. Goodbye. Descend and maintain flight level 270 Brickyard 4467. Brickyard 4467, contact New York Center on 132.5. Good day. One 135.45 Delta 496. Goodbye. One 2.5 Brickyard 4467. Goodbye. Clear Tree 59er descend and maintain flight level 370. tree 70, clear tree 59er. JetBlue 416, contact New York Center on 1 tree 4.45. Good day. One tree 4.45, JetBlue 416. Goodbye. Brickyard 4512, climb and maintain flight level tree 40. Delta 707 traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight. Air Transat 196 traffic is 11 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 40 generic. Report them in sight. Delta 707, contact New York Center on 1 tree 2.5. Good day. Clear tree 59er, contact New York Center on 1 tree 5.45. Good day. Brickyard 4467, descend and maintain flight level 200. Climb and maintain flight level 240, generic 1 Alpha Romeo. Descend and maintain flight level 200, Brickyard 4467. KLM 652, contact New York Center on 1 tree 15. Good day. Going to 1 tree 15, KLM 652. Virgin 104, climb and maintain flight level tree 70. Climb and maintain flight level tree 70, Virgin 104. Southwest tree 69er, contact New York Center on 1 tree 5.45. Good day. One tree 5.45, Southwest tree 69er. Goodbye.
Ruh-roh. Well, my power supply alarm screamed at me. The game crashed, so that's not super good. Fortunately, that's a thing. I guess I'll take that opportunity. Oh yeah, it keeps the same amount of fuel. It's a little broken that way. Well guys, I think I better let my computer rest. I'll see everyone Tuesday, all things going well. Sorry about that. Anyway, bye.